Morning. How's it going? How are you doing? The land is for sale if anyone wants it. Get in touch. I need to sell it within about a month. Right, so I am here at the middle of Helvellyn at a little place called Almond Lodge. You can go check it out. I think it's on Airbnb if you want to go and check it out. Look at the view all around. Got a little river down there. All these little old mining cottages out here. Pretty sure I can get out of this gate. Let's get out of this one. So, what am I doing this week? Well, I am doing a navigation course because nav is a skill, and it's one of those skills that I think I'm pretty good at, but I don't want to just presume I'm good at something. I want to find out if I'm good at something. So what I'm doing is spending 2 days seeing how my nav is. Look at that nice little waterfall. And hopefully the wind ain't too bad. I might have to hold it like this just in case. So it's run by Spine Race, and Spine Race is, I'll tell you what, some brilliant views around here this morning. Spine Race bills itself as Britain's toughest race, and not for any bad reason really, to be honest. It pretty much is Britain's toughest race. I've seen a couple of people commenting saying, isn't blah blah harder? I don't think so. Spine Race is 268 miles from Edale all the way up through to like halfway up Scotland. These are great little lodges. There used to be an old mining place around here where we're staying. And yeah, it's pretty cold, hence the attire I am wearing. And I've got multiple layers on under here as well. I've got long johns on. Don't normally do that. Anyway, yeah, Spine Race is 268 mile across basically the Pennines and the peaks, and it's not easy in the slightest. It's something that is an incredibly challenging ultra marathon, and I think to complete it you basically need to go like 2 miles an hour for 7 days. So you think 2 miles an hour? Didn't we say yesterday we walk at 3.5 miles an hour? You do, but you don't climb up mountains at 3 miles an hour. So about half of the people who start it will finish it, but the course naturally thins out the starters anyway. My plan is to start with their sprint, and their sprint is a course that anyone that's watched the IRL channel has already kind of seen me do at least half of anyway, because it's basically Edale Skyline and then up towards Bleaklow, which Bleaklow, do you know what, we'll do Bleaklow in a couple of weeks. We'll do a morning one there, but on the IRL channel you see me do an overnight wild camp. That was on Bleaklow. So it's all basically areas that I go walking right now anyway. So I'm really keen to go and give that a bash. And then I'm going to hop from sprint to the challenge to the full spine. But the people that are on my course, the people that are doing the map reading and the nav practice, there are a lot of people that are doing the Arctic one. Now, shout out to Louis, who I know watches this. Louis is doing the Arctic spine in February. Sorry, mate. I think it's February. Now, the Arctic spine, I believe there's a 5, 7 or a 9. I'm not sure which one Louis is doing, across Sweden. And it's one of those like all-time kind of goals, for me at least anyway. I'm sure it is for Louis too, to go and do a expedition like this. It's one of the ones where you see them wearing the harness with the polk. So the polk is the little sledge thing that you carry with all your supplies in. You have to do that. Now, where the fuck do you learn how to do that in England? There's a lady here from Ireland that's on my course, and apparently she's just been going up and down the beach dragging a tyre behind her, and you just think, we're all fucking mental, aren't we? Tell you what, sunrise, absolutely sensational. So, what we're talking about today. We're talking a little bit about just getting out there, stacking the wins, getting stuff done. Now, I've been shocked and delighted with the reaction that this little morning walk video has had for so many people. So it isn't going away. I am going to try and maintain it as every day as I can. Don't always have something to talk about, particularly in international breaks. However, congratulations to Ireland. What a finish that was for their game. Absolutely sensational. I don't mind it when it's stuff like that, when there's a little bit of jeopardy on the line. Look, cool little building. That was mega. I enjoyed that. But yeah, well, it's international break. Not just gonna like randomly talk about whatever. But some mornings I've not really had a lot to say. Now I'm gonna keep doing the morning walks. In fact, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna go back in. On a pretty tight schedule this morning, so it's literally a 10-minute walk to chat to you lot, and then back in. So the morning walks aren't going away. That's not happening. But what I've been thinking of doing is there's certain topics, there's certain phrases, there's certain ideas that I have that I write down in my notebook. And I think some of that messaging can find a home if I put it on IRL. So I was debating taking it out and putting shorts of the things we've already said out on there. And then I thought, nah, do you know what? Fuck it. I think the IRL channel, it needs extra content anyway. I think what I'll do is I'm going to try and collect my thoughts about a particular topic. And I'm just going to do one of them a week on the IRL channel. And YouTube's just introduced something which is collaborate, which means I can collaborate it with this channel. So I'm going to do that. I don't know when I'm going to start it, but unlike the morning walk, I'm going to sit there with my actual notebook and read it, and I'm going to read you what my thoughts about whatever particular topic is. So I've been trying to come up with a name for it. The only one I can think of is literally what Jocko called his first book, which was Field Manual. Because journal just doesn't really work for what it is. And it's not me, like I've said to you quite a few times, and I think you get that, it's not me saying, here's what you need to do. I never say that, because I wouldn't say that, because that comes from a position of authority, and I don't have a position of authority in this. This is me trying to fuck up less today than I did yesterday. This is me speaking out loud the thoughts that are in my head. This is me trying to figure it out with you. So I'm just going to basically let you in to the thoughts that I'm having, but I'm going to be titling it something that fits. So whether that's about training, strength, endurance, whether that's about being a dad, whether that's about grief, you know, whether that's about, I'm probably not the best one for relationship advice. I mean, Jesus Christ, I've been with my wife like 19 years. I tell you what, if I got fucking kicked to the curb, lads, I don't know if I've got any fucking game. And I certainly don't really have any fucking, I mean, shit, when was the last time I got dumped? About fucking 17. So it's not really the kind of guy that you can chat to about that sort of shit. But I'll give you my thoughts on the things that I'm going through. You know, the things that worry me, the things that I spend a lot of time thinking about, usually as I'm fucking driving. I spend a lot of time just fucking mulling shit around. And I'll do that once a week. Can't do it every day. But I think once a week would be quite a good sort of number to get something out, and it gives me an extra video a week on top of the ones that I've planned around or training or hiking or shit like this. This is going to end up on House and IRL. So there you go, that's what I'm going to be doing. I tell you what, it's fucking cold. Right, I'm going to get in, I'm going to go get some breakfast. The wind's kicking up here now, isn't it? We'll get some breakfast and then I'm going to go crack on with the goal of today, which is polishing up my navigation. Sound like a plan? Well, whether it does or not, that is the plan. So see you in a bit. Laters.